Hey, it's Chuck. If you're currently taking care of a parent by managing their medications, their appointments, their moods, their dignity, their fear, and your own grief about who they used to be all at the same time, then this one's for you. Let's dive into it. In 2025, according to AARP and the National Alliance for Caregiving, there were 63 million family caregivers in the United States. So 63 million people doing something that they weren't trained for, weren't really warned about, and were largely doing it without adequate support. Dr. Stephen Zarit, Distinguished Professor Emeritus of Human Development and Family Studies at Pennsylvania State University, has spent more than 4 decades studying what caregiving does to the people doing it. He developed the Zarit Burden Interview, the most widely used clinical tool for assessing caregiver burden in the world. His research documents what most caregivers already know. Caregiving is associated with significantly higher rates of depression, anxiety, and physical health problems than the general population. And people most at risk aren't the ones who care the least, they're the ones who care the most. It's not just logistically hard, it's existentially complicated because the person you're caring for isn't a stranger. They're the person who in many cases cared for you. And watching them lose capacity, independence, lose pieces of who they are, that involves a kind of grief that doesn't have a clean name. It's not bereavement because the person's still there, but the relationship has changed in ways that you didn't choose and can't undo. Dr. Pauline Boss, Professor Emerita of Family Social Science at the University of Minnesota, has spent 50 years studying grief of losing someone who's still present, of mourning the version of the person that existed before while managing the reality of who they are now. When she developed this in the 70s, she coined it ambiguous loss. In her clinical work with family caregivers, Dr. Boss states that the situation is the problem, not the person experiencing the grief. So if you're feeling confused, stuck, or unable to grieve the way you think you're supposed to be, then that's an accurate response to an impossible situation. The role reversal, where you end up becoming the parent to your parent, disrupts your own sense of self. It changes your relationship with your siblings, your spouse, and your own children. Your career changes, your sleep changes, your social life narrows, and underneath all of it is the quiet, persistent weight of knowing that this isn't going to get easier on its own. So please know that you are most definitely allowed to need support too. The research is clear that caregiver well-being directly affects the quality of care the person being cared for receives. Taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it's part of the job, and it's part that nobody's going to give you permission to do except you. I'm Chuck, the Bald Therapist. Work on you. Take no bullshit, but make sure you give yourself grace and use your support systems. Remember that you matter, and have a gentle rest of your day.